Okay, here's part 2 of how we finish out this large basket weave. First, I'm going to take a pear shader. I like to use a lined pear shader, just a small one. And the trick with this part is to not try to run it down there smoothly. You want to be rocking that pear shader back, so some lines are deeper than others. You want it to give it that wrinkled look for that woven part. So we're just going to be, some hits may be harder than others, some lighter. Rock that pear shader. Some will be longer, some will be shorter, just to give it some more character. Flip this around. I like to work in boxes on this part so that I know I don't miss a place. You can obviously catch it if you do miss a spot, but this just helps me walk through the project a little better. So now I'm going to do the other squares, same thing. I'm going to follow those same bevel lines that I used before. That was kind of our backbone. And now I'm just going to stay on those bevel lines and give it some shape. Continuing along. Nearly done. There's what it looks like. Gives it that good wrinkled woven look with that lined pear shader. The antique's going to get in there good, and it's going to really give it some dimension once we get to that part. Now I'm just going to bevel my outside line. This helps, doing this now just helps push it all down and make it really look like it's underneath the rest of the knife sheath. I just feel like that gives it the most realistic look, I guess, that it would be underneath the rest rather than doing that beforehand. Okay, now we'll pick up our swivel knife. This part, really you can't do anything wrong other than you really want to keep these lines perpendicular to your bevel line. You really want to keep them straight across the square box rather than at a slant or anything. But as far as how long the cuts are, short the cuts are, how deep they are, or whatever, you really just kind of want to change it up to give it that more realistic look. Once we flip it around, I'll kind of offset where my long lines are and short lines, just to give it a striping that the antique's really going to get in and show up good on. That'll just really give it a realistic look. So we'll knock all this cuts out, and this just really adds so much to the tooling itself. Thank y'all for following along, and here's the final product. I'm excited to get some dye on this and see how it comes together.